It's schnitzel. It's schnitzel time. Gotta wake up early, put the chicken on the press, get the bread it up. We gotta try our best. It's schnitzel. It's schnitzel time. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the 46th episode of Comfort's Couch. I am your host, Comfort Creatures, and we have a whole slew of beautiful people coming into the room. Looks like we've got it streaming and recording, and it's off to a hit. Looks like we got a little Web3 music in the house. What's going on, bud?
Yeah, hi, I'm new to the couch. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, NFTs are a scam unless you're an artist. That's the,
I've
that's the
read
alpha.
something about freeing the creative minds for the next 7 generations. What's that about?
Oh yeah, it's how we craft, the able-bodied, critical thinking populace that we need to handle the nuclear fallout of artificial intelligence on our lexicon.
Yeah, what's this 60 frames per second cyberdelic odyssey?
As Leo says, we can't shill it unless you ask about it, and you asked about it. 60 frames per second. Cyberdelic odyssey is the bane of my existence. It keeps me awake at night, wakes me up early. But in all seriousness, we just named the lizard people and their king Xenu. How about that?
I love it.
But hopefully, it is coming out this holiday season. We still got time, people. We're polishing it out. It's like a rough filling from a smooth dentist.
Oh, we'll have to add a Web3 literary Web3 book section, something to the newsletter.
Yes,
Very
please,
nice.
style. Very nice. Of which I feel like we can sell not just 10,000 units of, I would wager we could sell 80,000 units worth of NFT book shenanigans. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. Especially if you consider
Whoa.
multiple blockchains, different versions, editions, open, close, sparkly, shiny, or as Leah's bloviating about, got the music and packaging today. We're gonna just go in there and we'll just tell them about it. They're gonna buy it. That's how it's going down. Leah's gonna tell them about it. He's gonna buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Leo's going to tell him about it. Uh, T Max going to the restaurants. It's fantastic.
Dude, V Space is rocking in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for
Uh,
pivoting over. She's got some of the youngins in there, the young crop of musicians who just don't know but think they know.
yeah, it's good.
It's
It's funny
funny
because yeah.
hearing like Cristiano clap back in a passive aggressive way towards a passive aggressive stance,
Well, it's funny, yeah, because for that, first off, that's why I had to be like, hey, by the way, 'cause I had a feeling he knew Violetta, but just so hey, do you know Violetta? Not like know her as friends. I meant like, does he know who she is? Because he came in and was like, the way he responded to the title, I was like, oh, he may not know her because if you do and you've ever seen her post, you know this is clearly one of her things. Like,
Yeah.
music NFTs are dead, but it was good because when somebody comes in to me that's the point of that
Hmm.
title, right? Because
Yep.
for us we know, but it's for anybody else out there, it brings them in and it gets a conversation going, and that kind of was the conversation for the last 15 minutes in there,
Hey,
which is it's good. So it goes, it's organic.
look, I was thinking, shit, I need to rename Comfort's Couch to Books Are Dead.
Dude, it might be, yeah.
Books are
No,
dead. Get them
yeah,
in here. But then they would
yeah.
think I'd be talking about that schmuck books.
Oh God, yo, you might get more people in here. No,
Whoa,
that's books.
whoa,
No, no,
whoa,
that's
whoa.
books.
Here we
That's books
go.
is dead. And for that
That
one, you know what? I'm actually going to start using that as MySpace titles. Books is dead. Fantastic.
Well,
Put it
and it's
back.
because you can't read.
Hey,
That's why
damn it!
you've.
The jig's up. Uncivil knows who it is now. He was talking to me like he didn't know me in the last space.
Oopsies. Oops and daisies. Oh God. Hey, you want to get a little Fat Pink Panther rolling in early? Little Leo
Absolutely.
intro song since he's not here. Let's see if we got it booted up. We got the music stick on. Whoop. Power up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Lithium crystals are in line. The fractal holonomic matrix
Oh,
of your.
do you have Apple TV Plus? Do you guys have that?
We do not.
Oh God.
What's happening?
No, I
Oh,
think
do
we
we? Hold on.
do. I'm
Oh,
If you
supposed
you did
to.
do,
rent it. Yeah.
wow.
I'm supposed to cancel it soon, or I already did. But oh wait, I'm supposed to cancel it this
Oh
What are we
well,
Friday, the
missing,
26th.
if you
Yamaza?
did
What are we
not, all
missing?
right. So like, besides like the big ones that people
Severance?
know, no. Well, Severance is coming back in January, but if you haven't watched the first season,
I mean,
absolutely, like
I saw
that
the.
show's
I want to
amazing.
watch it. It's amazing. I saw a philosophical breakdown on it. I could do a whole space
Oh,
on
dude, it is, and the
just that.
acting, the cast is amazing. But there's this
Yeah.
one Silo. Look it up. It's also got a
Okay.
cast. This has Tim Robbins.
Okay.
Shit, it's got a few other people in it. The main woman is somebody I forget her name, but she's also like a name you know. Dude, it's really good. It's about like the premise is like they live in this like the silo, right? It's like this closed off
Mm-hmm.
society, post apocalypse, whatever, where all they know is like the silo, right? You got the top, you've got the bottom, the typical, right? Like the people on the top are, the are better off. People on the bottom are like the people that keep everything running, the engineer and all that, whatever. So, but it's really good because like that's the premise, and then like figuring out why the hell they're in there, what happened before, and what the hell's going on outside without going
Mm.
into it. It's a really good, but just think about that concept, right? Like
Yeah.
we've kind of, you this
I
story's
mean,
been told so many different times in so many different ways about the society. It's kind of like, it could be similar to the what was the video game one. Why
Fallout.
can't I ever remember that? Yeah, I can never remember Fallout. Castaway is all that comes to my head every time I try to say Fallout. Castaways pops in my head. I don't know why. But yeah, it's
Speaking of
like it could be the
Castaway, I
same
have
thing
a
as
wagon called
Fallout.
Wilson.
Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, so it's like
Wheelson.
that. Wheelson.
He's got wheels.
Wheelson! I love Wheelson. Oh God, that's so good. Leo didn't have a Wheelson. He just got the old yeller,
If he
old
had a
yellow.
wheelbarrow, he'd have a
Mm,
Wheelson.
yeah, you're right. Look at him down
Wheelson
there.
oars.
You are one sick freak. I'll tell you.
I
Yeah, dude, I've
pulled
been.
a
Huh.
Yamaza and accidentally
You
signed out of
booted.
the app,
Oh, that's fantastic. Wait,
or I
me? Why
like
do I?
canceled it out. I don't know. You're always rugging yourself, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Oh, wow. You know what? The funny thing is, I'm on my
Whoa.
iPad here. If I refresh by accident by pulling it down too far on my screen, we're out of here. Right, real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Now,
It's just gonna do a quick refresh on the iPad.
a
What
quick
was the
a
show called?
silo.
Yeah.
Silo. Okay.
Now,
We'll
some
check it out.
quick technical advisory. The Wi-Fi is on, yet the iPhone is not displaying that it's connected to anything.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's the
But it
thing.
says
Oh,
it's
look!
on.
Whoa! It's very delayed, but it's gonna let me accept from my iPad. I don't believe this. Oh,
Come on, Elon, get it together. I need some seamless tech from you, bro. You're landing autonomous
look! It's giving
rockets.
me the whole thing. Co-host can speak into space. Co-host can invite, remove, and mute speakers. Co-host can share and remove
If you
posts.
if you are enjoying
It's a
what you're listening to,
disappeared. Where'd it go?
follow
I took a screenshot.
fo-
It's out of here. Oh, here we
follow
go.
the host.
Look at me. Did I do it? No. Whatever. I
Bobbity
tried. It's
bibbity.
from the iPad. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
bopping around. Maybe in a
hey,
few minutes I'll bop back in.
I
I
got a
should have.
fucking passage. Go ahead.
No, I should have known it was fucking Yamaza on that account when it popped in. I should have known.
Yeah, who else is gonna come listen to you, Mike Check, you loser?
Ooh, what were you mic checking for? What were you
Exactly.
setting
Who
up,
the
oh
hell knows?
symbol?
I said
Concert
something down to
series?
you. It didn't
Huh?
sound that
Huh?
good, if I'm being honest with you.
No, it sounds bad, and that's why I
Yeah,
was.
what was going on?
I'm not really sure. It's there's some type of compression going on, and I think it's through the Twitter. It's through Twitter programming. It's not for. It
I
can't be.
mean, look, dude, a lot of things have changed since you've run music to. I'm telling you, he keeps fucking this shit up. Things are changing like all the time, and I
Well,
can
I mean,
see. Yeah,
this is a new way, right? Being that we can do spaces from PCs now, you don't need the phone or a stick.
yeah.
So
Oh, that's what you're doing.
So I'm trying to do that. So that space was off of the PC, just me sitting there with the mic, the mixer, and trying to play PC audio. It'll play Spotify music, but it won't play anything if you play it off of like YouTube or anything like that. But it'll play Spotify, and it sounds really
Oh shit.
weird.
Okay. And this is in a browser, right?
Yeah, so
Browser based.
everything's yeah. So if it's in a browser, it's not doing it. If it's a direct program, it'll do it. So
In the app, it doesn't work. Dude. Okay. I have the same thing. So the same thing happens for StreamYard, dude. Because I can stream a tab into StreamYard, right? But when I
It's
try an app,
ridiculous.
it fucks it up. It just won't work for the
Now,
app. There's something with apps and being streamed. They don't
the
work well.
the
The audio's
way with
messed up.
this, for some reason though, it does work really well with Restream.
Okay, the app, because I
Yeah,
use Apple.
that's what I'm
Like
using
I
right
use,
now.
dude, I use AppleMusic.com, right, instead of my Apple Music app when I want to put music into
Yeah,
StreamYard,
I
and it works
use
perfect in the browser. The app, it can't even hear it. It's all fucked up. It's jittery.
yeah, I
Yeah.
use the Restream OBS to Restream.
Okay. I
OBS
wonder
is,
if you
I
have
mean,
to run
it's
another program on Civil and then run that through.
ah, nah, it's just easier. Just go back to the stupid rolling
Exactly.
go.
hell yeah, it
Exactly.
is,
Everything's
bro.
out.
Exactly.
Get you
Exactly.
2 phones, plug it in, and you're ready to roll.
No, I don't need two. I just need the one. But
Damn, I
it's
gotta get it to y'all's level with the one phone. I asked you, Mars to send
Exactly.
me his setup. I got the mic. I think I got the
All you
mic.
gotta do, yeah,
Yeti
all you
doesn't
gotta
have the
do,
plug in though. Yeti don't
bro.
got that plug.
So the Yeti plug is, yeah. So that's the only reason, because you have the web.
Hmm.
That's the only reason I got this mic, right? This mic
Yeah, because it
thankfully
has
was
a
on
mic, a
sale.
plug and
Exact
plug.
XLR,
Hmm.
yeah. This mic
There's
was
got
like
to
a
be something.
freaking. My mic was on sale for $100. It was like a $300 mic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, screw it, I'll buy it.
yeah.
That's what you're on right now, right?
It's the
No, I'm on my heads. I'm on my my
he's on his
AirPods. I'm on
headset right
AirPod. Yeah.
now. Oh, yeah. But that's the difference between XLR and a USB type
Yep.
mic, right? XLR you can do a lot more with, and being that that's what's in my mixer, I was like, and that's what I have that fucking $1,100 microphone in there. I want to be able
Ooh,
to
I'm a
use it.
co-host.
But it's now that I know you can do this, now I got to figure. It's like starting all over again. So
It's
I
kind
don't
of
know that
new
I
and
want to do.
wonderful, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, but fuck, I don't know how if I can go through and try and figure out what Twitter's compression is. And that's why I put out the tweet the other day. Hey, Elon, why don't you give us the option to go wide spectrum and those type
Can
of
you check
things,
their?
so it's not
Yeah, can you
throttling.
go into their code at all? Do they have any of that online? At least, so like, I know the whole thing isn't open source, but do they have any code you can see just so you can like look into shit like that?
I don't know. I haven't even done any of that, but to me, it would be a simple user interface, just like on your iPhone. Voice isolation, wide spectrum, or standard, right? If you're gonna have that, just have some audio mixer capability in the space itself, for the host or whoever is doing their stuff, or anybody that's doing anything on there. But again, that's just like I don't know what the hell all they
Mm.
got in there, but
Could you grok
I
it?
figured I would.
Could
Did I
you
what?
grok it? Did you ask Grok? Like, Grok, what's your
Uh,
compression?
I didn't. I didn't ask Brock. That might be something to do. I'm still not used to asking AI for shit,
Yeah,
so
for sure, for sure.
it doesn't even cross my mind to ask. But it might be something I can do. But I would love to be able just to do it all through the PC and just not have to deal with the phone at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got 4 years of experience having it hooked up through a roll and go. I have exactly 2 days of experience on a PC trying to do a space, right? So it's a little bit different.
Exactly. No, the roll and goes are a fucking gift for the fidelity of any space. And to that degree, I'm gonna actually try to hit y'all off with a music track. Let's see if I can pull it off on one go on Civil. This is thanks to my family of the digital renaissance and all the beautiful freaks of Web3. This is Fat Pink Panther by Sleepers 2K. I failed you.
Oh god, he won't let me mute. Come on, mute, Elon, you fuck.
Pink Panther, Lord's Kelly Green. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Eats honey buns, makes a scene. Ooh, ooh. He's the king of the pier. Dancing smooth, no fear, no fear. dancing king, here we go. Tap and flipper, yeah, yeah. Grooving slow, feel the flow. Goes to the wood store, stacks it high, hits a garbage dump. Oh my my, oh my my. Pink Panther struts, mighty fine, moves like silk on a line. Fat Pink Panther, yeah, dancing king, won't let go. Fat Pink Panther, hey, grooving slow, steal the show. Lazy days under the sun, fluffing up, having fun, having fun. Pink Panther's cool, never runs, eats honey buns. One by one. Pink Panther, oh, oh, dancing king, here we go. Fat Pink Panther, yeah, grooving slow, feel the flow.
Oh my god. Chase his ass right on out of here, Yamaza. Right on out of here. They all gone. Oh, such a good AI song. What a treat.
I like the little
What?
reggae vibe. I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah, I'll play it for you later on. But yeah, it's made with AI entirely, with a couple keywords and some descriptions to the style and tone. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Man, what a day. We have gotten through some revisions and some polishing. Let's see here. Let's get. Oh, Yamazi's
So
back. Let's get the poem up I wanted to read today. I found this accidentally by talking about SEC football. We were talking about,
I need to
huh?
know where this account is from and what the purpose is, Yamaza.
For the Web3 music newsletter.
Yeah.
It's an excellent story.
Oh,
Let's get him on stage.
oh, this is the Web3 music letter. I thought it was just a letter, a Web3 letter. I didn't know it had anything to do with music.
Yep. Little music, little newsletter. Trying to let you on stage, Yamaza. Is my space broken? Can you hear me at the bottom? Is that where everybody left?
So what are you gonna do? Feature the same artist every week?
No. He has like a little format, a little template. And there's a plethora of
Yeah.
talented artists out here to get showcased. And it, as well as other
Oh, there
stuff.
are.
Bitcoin data, lots of Web3 content, and a very tight newsletter, though. I enjoy it for sure.
I think there's a lot of musicians out there, but not so much the Web3. You'll turn them off with just having that fucking title in there. I do the music spaces every week, man. It's just like they don't like the Web3 stuff. Is that for unless it's Violetta?
Hello,
There
can
he
you
is.
hear us?
I'm up here as a speaker, and I'm unmuted, and
Is
you
it
guys are just talking right
because
through
my
me.
schnizzle
And I
thing
said, nope, hold
isn't
on.
online?
Absolutely, we'll be featuring the same artist every week. It's uncivil. I have all your recordings, you bet believe. And if I don't, Ozzy has them too. So yes, same artist every week, featuring Uncivil. What do you want him to sing? Sitting by the dock of the bay, watching the
No,
tide. Yep, all the favorites.
no,
What else you guys want? Yep, I got them. Same artist
no,
every fucking
no.
week.
It ain't gonna be me. I'm not an
What?
artist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nope, that's these guys. That's your job. Classic.
Leave it to the professional.
Yeah, that's you
Leave
guys' job. That's why I'm paying you for the NFTs. Start singing, motherfuckers. Exactly. Dance.
Exactly.
Exactly. Dance, monkey. No, no. It's just like everything. I don't know. We'll start very broad, see what people like, and then, hopefully eventually branch it into different, have a music newsletter, a gaming
A,
newsletter,
a book?
shitcoin newsletter. People are interested in the real cryptocurrencies, things like that. But I don't know, whatever. Figured bored, got nothing else to do. Shit's starting to pop now. People are interested in news. Um, I mean, I
Can't
don't
be
even.
here all the time for it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need.
Yamaza knows the stuff and the things. Plus, he could tap into Heather, who knows also all the stuff and the things.
I mean, yeah. There's honestly so much shit going on. So figure I can like, from here I could post as many times a day, and then at the end of the week do like some sort of a wrap up newsletter for people. But we'll see if people
Hmm.
find it interesting. But also open to any, like I want to also try and get like the Zach XBTs of the world, like the Shitfluencer call out of, something like that, right? To include in there. So I know there was
Oh yeah,
somebody who was the guy Leo was mentioning. Do you remember
yeah.
Comfort? You
Yeah, I
wrote it
just
down, of
friended
course.
him.
I
I
would
didn't
write it
write it
down.
down. No, no,
Well,
no. I
shit.
didn't write it down. I swear I didn't. I definitely looked it up though and friended him or whatever, followed him. There ain't no friends of web free. No
Yeah, yeah.
friends.
I'm gonna think because I can almost remember because he asked me when he said did Visa
Following
send it to space? Jesus Christ. Uh yeah, what was the
Mr.
name?
Nope.
Because I
Nope.
made a joke about it.
Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla.
Yes, I know Coxzilla. I said,
Yes, there you go. See, we're
but you know what? Now
tether
that he
it to
says
that
it,
memory for
no,
you.
no, no, no. So Coffeezilla is actually I do know Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla is a YouTuber.
Isn't
I'm
he?
90% sure it's a YouTuber. Yes, yes, yes. So it's funny when I said no, I didn't know CoffeeZilla. Dude, CoffeeZilla is how I got into NFTs.
Oh,
Because I
Jesus
looked
Christ.
well, no,
Jesus
no, no, no.
Christos.
Only because I was looking up things, right? Like I was looking up to learn about it, and I started watching a few different
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers, and then that he led me to Crypto Gorilla, who led me to like just different websites to look up some shitty ones actually to be honest with you, but it ultimately led me to music NFTs because like music NFTs were
Are
on that homepage.
Yamaz, are you talking about Coxzilla?
No,
No, no,
Coffeezilla.
yeah, exactly. No, it's CoffeeZilla. He has a YouTube channel. Let me see how many people he's
No, no,
got.
no, no. The guy on Twitter that Comfort followed. Is it
No,
Coxzilla? Who
CoffeeZilla.
is it?
Coffeezilla.
Coffee's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
I
look,
was about to
dude,
say, you know who that
dude.
is.
Yeah, no, of
You know.
course.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Just
Well,
making
no, Codzilla's back with his. He's using my voice apparently for their gifs. The fucking him and Nick launched the
but it's bull,
yeah
right?
Bort.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Nick launched Bort on Ape Chain. Uh, but yeah, dude, Coxzilla's hysterical, man. When he came back on another name too, like before Bort, like I want to say like 6 months ago or so, and he showed back up. But not, dude, CoffeeZilla's got almost 3.9 million subscribers. This guy's all right. He's one. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you guys
Hey,
have any like sources that you love for crypto news or anything, let me know. Sorry to come from.
there we go. And you can compile it in there. No, we need to know more.
Is it tied into the DR?
No, well, it could be, but not really. I just
Well, I'm just thinking about the name that you got, right? So if it was like DRX News or something like that, it would be you could do whatever you wanted to do it without having to have the stigma of the Web3
Mm.
bullshit. Because Twitter is not Web3,
Oh no, absolutely, I get that, but it's
right?
literally, but the news is the news that will be posted is of Web3, and yeah, no.
Okay.
So the idea is, I mean, obviously this is not the only place for that, but it's a good place to get started with all the schnoozles here. But again, the hype is picking up, right?
Mhm.
Um, my
Well,
job fucking sucks. I hate my fucking bosses. I need to get out, and in the meantime, I need to do something as
Dude,
well.
I
I think it's
So
perfect.
I
I
was
think it's
gonna
perfect.
say
You
I
got 10
feel you
years worth of
there.
experience. Go ahead, Lala.
No, I was just gonna say I feel Yamaza there because that's been a
yeah,
big
it's like,
topic lately of my absolute hate of this 9 to 5.
dude, it's like, and it's not even like I work for a publisher, right? And like publishers have just been getting crushed. And it's like working for these guys, and I'm just like, man, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? And I've tried telling them what to do, like since I came on in March. And like again, I don't want to go through all the things, but I told them what we need to do for our ad server. They trusted some developer in India. Shit's still all fucked up now, and we can't do something
Mm-mm.
that we can't pull reporting that's needed for a client, right? And I'm like, I told you this 6 months. Oh, now we need to give him an ultimatum. I'm like, oh, well, 6 months ago you wanted me on a Zoom call and took his fucking side, right? Like he knows what he's talking about, and I just said, look, I'm not dealing with this. That's all you. Have fun, right? And like so there's just so much
Yeah,
shit, and
bro.
I'm like,
You hired me to
these
cut the
guys,
grass, not clean the pool as
yeah.
well. Like,
Well,
even though I offered to, we
they
good.
just don't know what they're doing, and it's like, man, I do know what I'm doing. Now I don't have writers, and I don't have a website with all this traffic, but I do know how to
What, you need
create
a
a
writer?
newsletter easily.
You need
Yeah,
a writer?
yeah,
What you need? You got some
well,
chat
yeah, but
GPT?
like,
You, me, chat
nah, man, this
GPT?
is like, yeah, but like, you need if they're not writers, you need investigative journalists, right?
Yeah.
If you want to do like some good, like real
News
fucking
stuff.
yeah, something that's actually like
Yeah.
has value and is yours, not sharing other people's shit. But
Yeah. Yeah.
that's not the way, when you don't have that, you just aggregate shit and you can
Mhm.
monetize that, right? And that's a way to do it. As long as you give
I
credit, send
mean,
them the traffic. It's the
those
way,
people are
like,
hungry. They're hungry and they're sadly foolish. And so, I mean, it'd be an excellent resource for those hungry
well,
and foolish people who are fucking, especially the shitfluencers list. Like, holy shit.
oh, dude,
Like
yeah,
with
I
a
think that's
grade
gonna be a,
system or something, please.
yeah. I'm trying to think of something, but like that's one thing that I want in there, like the shitfluencer thing. Um,
It's
what was
like
it this
keeping
morning?
an eye on a tropical storm, you know?
Well, it's just like a segment. It's a segment that could be at like the end, right? And like at the very bottom where it's like not in everybody's face, but whatever. We'll see how many people engage with. That's another thing, right? You check your analytics. If people are engaging with the shit at the bottom more than the top, move it. They want to get to the good shit first. But anyways, so yeah, so that's the idea. And just knowing that so much shit is going on right now. What the hell is Shar sharing? Why is Shar sharing the comfort thing with me? Shar, I'm fucking here. What's she doing? Shar just shared your space with me in a chat and she's not even here?
She's
What the
just trying to
He's
she's
like,
trying to get
I thought you
credit
were
for
AI. I
she's
thought you
just
were
trying to get
AI.
credit for reposting the space. Of which, please
now see
repost
now
and quote
yeah.
the space or quote
Oh,
post the
very
space
nice.
to get some
Yeah,
more
I'll do
people in
that.
here. That's what the kids
That's
are saying these
great.
days, your mother.
Yeah.
You got to quote post the space or it don't
No,
count.
you do. Exactly. Oh, quote poster don't count. I
so,
like that.
so, so I was trying to brown nose before she got anywhere near the ass.
Yes.
She was like, that is the way.
She must have a really great story to tell. I can't wait to
Dude,
hear it today.
well, yeah, she's trying to throw up my story. Anyway, long story short, there's so much shit going on right now that like nobody has time to digest it all, which is making that's why I'm like, the more I keep posting here, I'm like, shit, like this could be a daily newsletter, but that's not good. Nobody wants to check a daily newsletter.
Mm-mm.
Or maybe they do. Maybe they want to check it in the morning. Maybe they want to check it at night. I don't know.
Mm,
We'll see.
you'll never know until you put it out there and see the numbers on it, I guess, right?
Yeah, so first, yeah, that started. Build the list.
Like
Haven't really started, but yeah.
for every video that I post, if I post a video and then comment on Hashlip's latest video, I'll get a spike in a demographic from like India because I guess all the coders are watching his videos. It's such a fascinating thing just to see how content moves and how the algorithm directs content off of interaction. It's so weird.
Now, are
Well,
you? Yeah.
I'm glad to know that everybody's on the same path because I was about to start the newsletters myself, but it's on the completely other end of the spectrum. Mine's just asshole of the week because there is a Twitter
Oh,
asshole of the
dude,
week,
no, that's you. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So
right? It fits me because I'm the
yeah,
guy
so
that
I
doesn't
feel
mind
like,
saying.
dude. So I
Forces
was,
combined.
what?
Come
Wait,
on.
was it you? Was I talking to you about this? Because I was about to say there was somebody I
Probably,
spoke to about having their own segment, and it was something like that. I'm
yeah.
like, I already spoke to somebody and said this is perfect. We could just
It,
plug them in, and they just shit talk
it was
everybody. Probably you. Yeah, that's
it
fantastic.
was me because I mean it's there's always one every week. Somebody's like, hey, I'm one of your examples. They just volunteer for this, and
So good.
well,
They're raising their hand and screaming everywhere. No, dude, I literally, the thing about the newsletter is I offered this to Fitty at no cost a long, long time ago. All I told him, and at the time, like, like I should have just set up the free. I didn't really use Beehive yet. I was using MailChimp, but they didn't have free email services up to X amount of subscribers. But like, dude, it's with Fitty and that
I
built-in
just
community,
I just don't think he
easy it
had
would have
the
been.
imagination to understand
It
what it
didn't matter. He
meant.
didn't have to. He didn't have to. All he needed to do was like give a little resources, like literally just like I would have given him a website to just go sign up for an account, right? Just go put this on a fucking credit card, make an account, and we can start rolling. But like the thing was so easy, right? Like, dude, in a fitty space with everybody back in the day, you don't think people would have signed up for a newsletter in a heartbeat if there was some sort of
Hey,
incentive,
royalties
right?
are
You know how many
coming back.
people? Dude, we would have had thousands of people signed up, right? Now, once I have thousands of subscribers who are
Yeah.
like looking at it and opening it, now we have an open rate, we have an engagement rate, and now you could sell advertisers easily. A few thousand can get you like 500 plus a mailing, right? Like for an advertiser looking to reach people interested in cryptocurrencies and Web3 and things like
Which
that, right?
is
Like
on
it's a
everybody's lips, or at least on
it's
the
a
tip of
very
everybody's
yeah.
lips.
But like if they're signed up for a fucking NFT newsletter, they're clearly deep in it, right? Like
Yep.
know the audience you have. So anyways, that was the idea a long time ago, and Fitty never obviously like a million
Good.
other
He didn't
things.
deserve it.
By the way,
Now
Uncivil,
it's all
did you
yours
call
and
did you,
uncivils.
did you call him for his birthday yesterday?
I didn't even know it was that piece of shit's birthday, so I don't really care. I'm just surprised he got somebody let him have another one. That's all.
Where's my bell?
I just spilled coffee all over myself. I
Oh
hate you.
yeah, feel the burn, feel
That
it.
was funny. Very funny.
Uh,
God damn it. I'm not
all
lying
right,
about the coffee
while
all
we
over my
have this
fucking lap. God damn it. Sorry,
comical interlude, let's go to Sheena real quick.
because she
Hello.
said so.
Yeah, who do I send my articles to? Do I give them to you, Yamaza? Because I've got a couple of
Sheena,
stories.
that's your cue. Is she speaking and I can't hear her?
Yeah, you
Oh,
cannot hear
God
her.
damn it. See you guys later.
Down you go. He'll be yes. Send the articles to. Well, that's a good question. You know what? You should probably send them to Web3 Music.
Okie dokie.
I think that's where that'd be better for you to go. Maybe that way he's not checking the Imagla one, and any future queries can go to his Web3 Music. I would imagine. I do not know. I have not pulled the trigger on any of these things. I've only built the scaffolding. That'd be better for you to go. Maybe that way he's not checking the Imagla one and any future. What you doing? You
Your mom's.
feedback looping me? You
Wait,
put me
why
in
am I
a
still up
social
here? This thing's
wormhole?
broken.
So,
God damn it.
so
I thought I left this space over here. This thing not working.
you
All
didn't.
You're
right,
talking over
you
here.
mute. You get out of here,
Damn
bro.
it! I can't mute it here. Mute me. Somebody mute me, quick!
There's a short between the seat and the keyboard somewhere going on in that equation.
There's a Yamaha coming in, the Web3 going out. I think I booted it from the space completely. I don't even know. I might have Leo'd it. Yamaha, did I Leo it?
Nope. We just closed the tab down on the iPad. It's gone, right? Poof, it's gone. I don't know what the hell is happening. Just like the pressing of the co-host, there's like a 40-second delay on the iPad when you touch something to when it reacts. So like that shit's crazy. Anyways, we're back. What was the question, Sheena? Because I said so.
I asked who do I send my articles to?
Oh, you're writing articles? Let's go.
Look at that shit. See? You see?
Because I said so, Sheena. Let's
Look,
go.
you definitely,
Let's
the way
go.
he's got it organized with fun little links and stuff between the things, so you can just like hyperlink in the article
Oh
to
yeah,
the
we got to figure
section.
out. Yeah. Now here's the deal. We are not technically a web. What? Fuck you, Siri. Go away. Close that. We are not technically a website, so we cannot publish the articles. But if you have an article published, or we could see how we could do this.
What?
We
You
can
need a
make an article.
website for
Oh no, that's
publishing
even better.
articles?
Oh no, even better. We can make an article in the newsletter. You could be like the feature, the intro
Yeah,
space
that's
at
what
the
I'm saying.
beginning,
She
and
wants to
it's gonna
send
be
you
like
the
Sheena
Okay.
because y'all said so.
She sends
I
you the
love it.
raw data and you wrap it up like a damn editor into the
Oh,
paper.
look at this comfort. You invited your mother to co-host, and all the freaks are showing up.
I know. That's why I did that. Remember to quote post the room, get more
Oh
people
yeah, let
in
me do
here,
that. Hold on,
share
let me
your
see. Quote post it.
stories, laugh in the shenanigans. I've got a very fun poem I want to read to y'all. It's not really fun. It's actually a pretty dark and grim poem. Maybe we'll save it for later.
Hickory dickory dock.
Right?
Is that what we're doing? Okay.
So this is me, the charge of the light brigade.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that one.
It is
Pretty good.
how basically they derive the naming of the football stadiums for Death Valley. From this one, this poem by Lord Tennyson. I read it the other day in the Digital Renaissance, but it's set with me all the while, and I wanted to share that with y'all today on Comfort's Couch, episode 46, Quote Post Room. I'd like to say hello to all the beautiful freaks down there below, Carly and Uncle Jew, and Shar, and Eldon Horns, and Lala, and DJ Nerd while he's on his dog walk, walking the dog.
Yeah, check.
This is the Charge of the Light Brigade by Lord Tennyson. Reads like this: half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all the way in the valley of death rode the 600. Forward, the Light Brigade. Charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward, the light brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. There's not to make reply. There's not to reason why. There's but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon in front of them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell. Boldly they rode and well. Into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flashed all their sabers bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabering the gunners there, charging an army while all the world wondered. Plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the saber's stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon behind them. Volleyed and thundered, stormed with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came through the jaws of death, but back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of the 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made. All the world wondered. Honor the charge they made. Honor the light brigade. Noble the 600. That is the charge of the light brigade by Lord Tennyson, 600, who rode into Death Valley.
1,000 extra points to anybody that can tell you what movie that was actually featured in.
Ooh, great question, Leo. Do you know what movie this is featured in? Let's get you up here. Yamaza, do you know this?
Shawshank. Random guess. I don't know it.
We got
Invalid.
nope. Where is it? There's a button for this.
I
don't see
do.
it. There it is.
Let's go.
What you got, big boy?
I don't have Uncivil's newsletter, so I don't know the answer.
The name of the movie of which he speaks involves a an offensive lineman. It also involves
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, The
Sandra
Blind Side.
Bullock. There we go.
Never saw it.
And
Oh man,
Lawrence
you missing
Taylor.
out.
Lawrence
That's a-
Taylor. Oh, it's a
such
great movie.
No, I saw the real story, but never saw that movie.
No, you should watch the movie, Maz. It's actually a really good movie.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's a great movie.
she wasn't. Maybe.
I'm
Sandra
sure that
Bullock.
everybody has their own opinions, and I'm sure that the truth's somewhere
Is
in
there-
the middle.
It's good.
Is there a train on here? There is. That's the FUD train, Leo.
Exactly. They love to get on the FUD train. They can't get off, baby. They get stuck on the FUD train.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
You
Tell him,
Googled
Carly.
it. What do you mean? I didn't even get it right.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Second time
Hi,
around.
Carly.
Good night.
No,
Oh,
the
yeah.
moment he started talking about the lineman, I know what movie he's talking about, right? Like, I know the deal. That's why I said the actress. I knew exactly what movie it was the moment he started talking about it, but I've never seen the movie. So that's why I don't remember the quote.
I love couch storytelling because was that the last one you were on was suckmydickcoin.com. Fucking hell.
Yep, not this space,
No,
Carly.
it was Violetta's. It was Violetta's space, and absolutely SMD.
Yeah, and we're doing it storytelling. A nice
You have any
one.
stories to tell, Carly?
Nope, not me. You know everything.
I think you do. You're Irish. You got plenty of stories to tell.
Oh yeah, many a story, many a story. But yeah, wouldn't be for your ears.
Why, thank you. This is a recorded space.
Carly, I'm dead. She came in here SMDing, but that's not for your ears. I love it.
Right? That's just how it rolls. That's just how it rolls. Oops. I actually have a fun little piece to share with you, Schnizzles.
On little?
It's only a little.
You said unlittle, right?
A little. A little.
I thought I was related for a second.
Oh, man. I love that as an alt account. Uncivil and unlittle. I mean, he's big. I like Lil Jon. Anyway, this is just a little piece. It's gonna be absurd, but it's perfect for the freaks in the room, and a little tinfoil hat nonsense for you. It goes a little something like this. While waiting for the data exchange, he piles their bodies, coats, pocket protectors, hopes, and dreams onto a crisp tarp for the cleanup crew. A light chime cues a pop-up message across the tactical overlay heads-up display. Special Agent Zeph ejects the portable device and erases all traces of the team's discovery, replacing it with the agency's pre-scripted findings. In the manner of a moment too brief to consider, another discovery is stolen before it unfurls into fruition. He takes the solid state drive and copies the encoded data into the Mind Palace VPN partition, a secret logical division designed by the Promethean flame within the Aura system's memory index. Next, he drops it into the agency's designated deposit box and waits for the location printed on its receipt. His superior, Agent Zero, collects the intel and hands it to the director, who, with an air of urgency, presents it to the deputy director, who then commands an unpaid intern to carry the solid state drive into the caverns of the subterranean lizard people, whereby they offer the intel along with the intern as a sacrifice to their king, Xenu, who then, by way of finishing his meal, prostrates himself before the Arcanist Tao, and to them they deliver the package to the Lords of Co-America. And after a 2-day festival, the tribute is retrieved by one of the faceless businessmen and ferried to the Council of Immortal Elders. Finally, upon arriving at the Crystal Palace, emissaries deliver the tribute to the consigliere of the World Emperor. Even though he still preferred such formalities, hidden in the center of Antarctica, he had already gleaned the intel, which was transmitted to the Crystal Palace by an array of orbital satellites, each adorned with runes and fueled by forgotten technologies. Days before the assassination took place. And so, the sprockets of Samsara lock into gear. The elaborate Rube Goldberg machine of our fate begins again. There you go, freaks. That's a bunch of long-winded, purposeful bloviation about the death of
Finally, a poem
science.
about hacking. I've a poem. We'll
There
see
we
if.
go.
No, it's a tiny. It's not even a poem.
No, a
It's
little
what we
ditty, a
call
little thing, a quip.
a little ditty, like Yamaza. I'm joking, Yamaza. You know. So it's called The Sparrow. Let's see now if anyone knows who wrote this. The sparrow, with its decapitated knee, staring at me. Fly, sparrow, fly. Oh, I forgot. You can't.
Where's that at? Where'd you lift that excerpt from?
It's a poem.
By whom?
That's what I'm saying. Do you know by who?
I do not. I thought you knew. Let's see here. Poem about a sparrow. Let's see if the AI know, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Sparrow that's fearless. Is it Emily Dickinson?
No, I actually love her. Jesus Christ. I love her. She is the best. Well, she was the best, obviously.
Let's see. Let's see if we can pull up a little Emily Dickinson.
It's by a 12-year-old Carly O'Neill. That's what I wrote.
What? What? I'd never have found that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That was a one of one original world premiere. Where's my buttons? I love it. Thank you for sharing with us. That was amazing.
But yeah, Emily Dickinson. She's fantastic.
see if we can get a fun piece to little excerpt to read her. So many talented oh man, I should do a space on great female authors throughout literature, or the forgotten female authors throughout literature.
You just got it. You just got it. What are you on about? 12-year-old Carly poem.
Well, no, your poem inspired me. So thank you. Good artists steal, great artists inspire, right? Let me see. Let me see.
While you're looking for a
Nice.
poem, I have
Yes,
that
ma'am.
video that we found
What? What video
last
did we
night on
find?
YouTube when we were trying to figure out how, the different hearts.
Oh,
I sent
of
that
the
to you,
of the
Maza. Please
of the
watch it,
Gen
Yamaza.
Alpha of the Gen Alphas. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, blood. Little bad little kids, but they're New Yorkians, so it's like they're a whole different breed of people. They have a whole culture because it's like it's like a Frogmore stew. There's sausage and there's cabbage and there's this over here. It's all together. So it's a very unique, type of human comes from New York. And these two little kids, like, oh, they're amazing. They
Oh,
kill
they're
it.
the best.
But they're
No, we
they're
laugh so
fearless
hard.
though. I'd definitely love to see them, you know, 18 because they're like 12 years old now. Like what they're doing 18 years old, how much Bitcoin they're holding. Oh, sheesh. DJ Nerd, how's the pup walk?
Freezing my fingers off.
Oh, you got gloves or mittens?
Nope.
Damn,
No,
you're just
no,
out
no
there
gloves.
bare fisting it, white knuckled. Um,
And it's
how
raining.
goes the
I love it.
the pursuit of the life plan?
Yeah, it
Hey,
is
comfort
still
boy.
ongoing.
Hold on one second, Howard.
We'll mute them.
Have you? I'm just very interested. You said you were going. Which country were you trying to get to?
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
El
There we go. I
Salvador.
had a friend who was not a friend, but an acquaintance who was talking about Panama. I was like, is
Oh
that
yeah.
where DJ Nerd's going?
No.
El Salvador.
A man, a planet, canal, Panama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the plan is to go there in April to just visit some locations to see where we want to land, and then before the start of 2027, I want to be there. So by the end of 2026, if it goes faster, we go faster. But that's the original plan for now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait for you to be on this side of the pond, so to speak. Even though you'll be down below, it's still a lot closer.
Yeah, it would be dope, right?
And I need a bed and breakfast to come to for research for the novel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah,
I'm
I
just saying.
already got the name, so
There we go.
it's gonna be good.
You got a dream, and then you gave it a name. You've basically
Yep.
given it life.
Absolutely. And now we're gonna live the dream and let it
Exactly.
come to fruition.
Wake the dream into reality, they say.
Hey, comfort boy.
What you got, Howie?
Let's
What you
see.
got,
I
Howie
want to
baby? Howie
see.
baby.
I want to see Howie, baby. I like that. I want to see if you're as big a man as Leo is. You know what you got to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Y'all are
Jesus.
out of hand. I love it.
You know that little co-host thing.
Oh no, I don't need another
Uh,
co-host. We're just up
Come
here
on,
chilling.
you're gonna make Leo a bigger man than you.
Of course,
I, th-
he's
I
he's
thought
our
he had
curtain
to
man.
dress up like a Pink Panther.
Oh, so you and your mom are both scared of me.
Oh no, I run a tight ship around here. Between the northern and western. Wow. Oh man, y'all done got me all off my train of thought. What was I doing? What was I doing?
That
I do that very easily.
that tight ship statement is very true.
What you mean?
You know what
What
I
you
mean.
mean? Oh, me being a rule follower. Is that what you mean?
Oh yeah.
Got to. I ain't got time to get caught in some nonsense of my own doing. Whew, I got this terrible book I gotta finish. By terrible, I mean it just weighs upon me.
No, I'm also just thinking about when me and the girls were over here and I had them in the study and they're bumping
Oh god.
everything around.
Yeah, definitely little bulls in my precious china shop. But it's not people proof. It's made for stillness and reflection. Not a lot of movement going on in here. Uh, except for in the mind for sure. But damn, the more I read this, my damn book is super dark. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna read them this intro. I'm gonna read it anyway. I don't care. This is my show. I do what I want. You ready, Howie, baby? You ready for a little reading? Little story
Who,
time?
me?
Yo, about to tell a story. Also, Howie's got Inquisition this Friday. Send your questions to Yamaza.
Maybe,
This
maybe,
is
maybe.
basically a Yamaza Inquisition part trace.
No,
Oh yeah, Dr. Jimothy knows. He's in it. He's got his questions
wait, this
primed.
is not the Salem witch trials.
It's not bad, trust me. If anything, it'll make you
Oh, fuck me.
love the freaks even more.
Oh, wait a minute. Friday, I'm busy.
Uh-oh. We better not see you online, how we have to rough you up.
You make me a co-host now?
No, but I will read to y'all this piece from my book. This
Could
is
you
a
read to me?
storytelling
My aunt used
extravaganza.
to read to me the Gingerbread Man.
What you need? You need a gingerbread man?
Yeah, my aunt used to read that to me when I was 5 years old.
Go find a book and read it, Howie. You got a voice for narration.
No, she's still alive. She could read it to me again.
I'm talking about you read it to us, a little story time. This is a
I guess,
storytelling extravaganza.
and that part of my family's friendly with Howard Lutnick.
You're out of hand, Howard. Out of hand. Anyway, you crazy beautiful freaks, sit back. This is First Boot, opening lines, 60 frames per second, Cyberdelic Odyssey. Book one, Innocence. It goes a little something like this. It's a quote from William Morris. The Midgard serpent woke from sleep, and round the world his tail did sweep. Begins. First boot. Freshly thawed from the freezer, Zeph rests strapped to a medical table, surrounded by a team of pocket protectors in poor posture. Along the fringes of Lab Z, technicians tinker with switches and vials, while engineers type with a coordinated cabaret of keystrokes. His body twitches. A slender man, sporting a bowl cut parted in the middle, picks up a paper thin tablet and reads from the scrolling list of integers. Deep learning operating system is loaded. Adaptive neural nets are syncing. Nanite colony architecture is holding. Connection established to the orbital network. We outdid ourselves this time, Stu. This iteration puts us 20 years ahead of the other labs. His colleague, a lanky fellow with an unkempt beard and equally nested hair, spins back in his computer chair. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Barry. I heard China's a few years away from AGI. A woman wearing an oversized Academy alumni sweatshirt and red curls inspects the lines from Zeph's bedside, following them to a woven tapestry of corresponding components. Damn, Carla, thanks for bursting my bubble. Barry spins back to his terminal. How'd they make the leap? Producing artificial general intelligence requires a ton of resources. Stu fixes the part in his hair with precision. Was another artifact found? He asks. There's no way. Carla tightens a potentially loose connection. X would have known. Perhaps it's private, Barry speculates without looking from his terminal. The decentralized scene was born there. Maybe they formed an alliance, Carla says, uh, returning from the server racks and checks the vital signs monitor. Patient pulse rate, body temperature, and blood pressure are optimal. Waveforms are regular. Could the Foundation have led the negotiation? Barry scratches his beard, sending flakes onto his Space Force t-shirt. The dandruff blends amongst the cosmos, from dust to stardust. It doesn't matter. Carla pushes back her sleeves. They'll never reach the level of synthetic intelligence we've been able to develop from the artifact. X is next level. Ouroboros system online. The text scrolls across the top of Stu's tablet. Digital overlay looks clean, he says. Nearby, a barrage of keystrokes bombards Barry's terminal. Let's adjust it a smidgen. The field of view seems a little narrowed. He's waking up. Can you hear me? Carla asks. Don't speak, just nod if you can understand. Her voice returns between his ears, and he shakes his head. Perfect. Comlink established. How are those optics coming? Give me a moment. Barry increases the tempo of his typing. Now hold still. I'm going to remove the bandages from your eyes. She carefully cuts away the layers of wrapped gauze. After several more diligent command prompts, Barry kicks back in his chair, saying, Give it a go. Stu presses the shiny button on his tablet, and Zeph's vision comes online. There you go, freaks.
Okay, so why would anyone have a bowl cut, haircut? I'm joking. Joking. Carla sounds a bit like me.
Where's that? You have a bowl cut? Nice one. Is it a cake bowl or
No,
cereal bowl? Because
Carla
that
comes in.
determines the length of the bowl,
I'm
you
saying,
know?
who the
Or
fuck
popcorn
has
bowl,
that?
too. You like a lampshade type of haircut?
Yeah, I am.
Let's go to the top of the. Okay, cool. Make sure I did
I
not
love
fat
the
finger.
description about the flakes on his shirt
Oh, yeah.
spiraling with the, yeah, it's just so incredibly descriptive. I can't wait to read it again. I've read it once, but yeah, definitely need to reread it.
Crikey, we're all poets and we know it, huh?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Especially with my one.
This is where the bones of our ancestors have gathered to converse in the sacred dialectic of language and storytelling, for the verbs are verbing all on their own. We just happen to be their vessels for now. Or for meow. Meow. Oh, I missed that song. Cool J Lee Green Dot Nation. If I only had it pumped up, I would play it. But what I do have for y'all
Meow.
is not that. Oh, I took down the El Blovio. I'm as serious as Green Dot Nation. It's such a beautiful clip. The Notorious one.
Wait, it's what? It's
I
down from where?
no.
YouTube?
I didn't I
Oh,
closed the tab.
okay.
Yeah. No. All I need to do is look to the history and get it going. But look at that. Look, you had uncivil up here. We have an uncivil column. Sheena's gonna have a column. Plus aggregating some news. I'll throw you some writing snippets for sure, for sure. It'll be a whole team. It's even better, you
A
know. That's why you
whole
can't. It's so
chain of
difficult.
dickheads. Joking.
Exactly.
But good dickheads.
Or as Leo said, bunch of jackbags. What's it? Crazy, beautiful freaks. Oh man, thank God Jack didn't come in here today and fucking get me good about Clemson, Carolina coming up. Whew.
Oh, no, dude. What do you mean? There's still time. What time is it? It's only 5:05,
I'm
you
stoked
schnizzle.
though that he pulled the Venusaur for his Pokemon card game.
Victorious.
Oh man, what's it?
Leo Victorious.
Oh, shush it. Like Bala.
I'm not trying to be a Victorious here.
Oh my God, notorious. Not, not notorious. No, he's as serious as about this as he is about Green Dot Nation. I hope we get to have that party one day. I'm really thinking about having it planned though at the end of my little book tour in the Outer Banks, which I'm gonna try to figure out how to. So it has to happen to be able to sell the books, lend the verse, liberate the creative mind. Because if I can do it, then anybody can do it. At least that'll be the message. And it's kind of cliche, but it's inspiring when you're about to give up. To smile through it all. Where the F is this video? There he is. Look at him. Look at him going. I almost love the blue ogre Leo more than the Pink Panther, even though the Pink Panther is amazing. I think we got to get it animated. So then we can put his voice to the animation. Huh?
Did you put something on top?
But I do have this hilarious recording of Leo that I'm about to play for y'all. Enjoy.
Dude, I couldn't be any better to be illegal if I was. I'm getting ready to kick somebody's ass in disc golf. I don't know who it is.
I remember.
Somebody's getting an ass kicking. Well, at least it's going to sound like it. They may not. They may be better than me, but to the untrained eye, they're going to think that I'm the best. I am not even kidding about this. I'm as serious about this shit as Green Dot Nation. I'm telling y'all people, we're starting some shit. And people are going to be like, what do you mean? Web3 has culminated into one event in the Outer Banks and people are going to throw each other off the pier into the water? Like, is that the best use of the technology? Oh, dude, I can go ahead and tell you some matchups that we've already got for this card. You know, we've got the phenomenal AV going up against the fucking Australian, sorry for the French there, Australian guy Madden, and then I'm taking on the bald Viking, and then you get the winner of that round robin. That's where she belongs, with the things and the people, right? Oh, is that today? This is the kind of hilarity that we got going on in the DR. Is that what you're saying? I love it. Don't worry about the script. It'll come to you as you need it. But as long as your motivation is what matters the most, shit, it don't matter. It don't matter how long it takes. It don't matter, you know, there's 40, 50 people in here today. You know, that don't matter because they might be the right 40 people. You know what I mean? You just tell them the truth. You know, say, listen, man, we got a thing going on over here. We got people getting thrown off piers and shit. He's not going to know what to think about that. But it may be interesting enough. He's like, oh shit, maybe I want to get involved in this king of the pier action. Oh, 100%. And the party, let's don't get it twisted though. The party has nothing to do with success except for I just want to throw Heather's ass off the pier and I want to tackle Ozzy in the surf and I want to, yeah, dude, it has nothing to do with success at all to do with really showing the freaks the value of what they've spent their time and money and energy and effort towards, which is
each other. That's what matters to most people.
Which is a lazy horse.
It is the other. Is the other. But if you listen to that, if you don't think that blue ogre, Pink Panther, unicorns can't sell some books, you got another thing coming. He's country strong. I don't know if you know what that is, where you from. Fucking Leo. He's like my Plato. It's so wild how he can distill the nonsense that I say. It's amazing. And I'm sad that he's not here today. Until that end, I might play the rest of that Fat Pink Panther song, You Crazy Beautiful Freaks. Quote, post the room, drink you plenty of water, sit up straight, engage your core, relax those shoulders.
Oh, Elon just failed. His rocket thing comes down into the arms, went into the ocean.
Oopsies. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. This is
He's explaining it to our commander in chief now.
Oh, he's fired. He's
oh
fired
yeah,
before
I
it
mean,
began.
one
People's
mess
rocket
up.
couldn't make it back into the arms. He's
Okay,
fired.
how many mess
Now,
ups do you think he's allowed?
no, that's it. One. Now, here's the deal.
Nah, that's how he finds out what the mistakes are. Rather have a person in there get killed.
What are you talking about? These aren't. Oh, God.
That's not
Okay.
how rocket
Yeah.
tests work.
So the other rockets were landing fine though without the arms. Why is that?
Probably because they didn't go up as high. More than likely, they probably went up higher. It's a different math.
No, it's
Different,
also it's the largest
It's
spacecraft
a much
ever.
larger rocket.
No, it's a
big
large
rocket.
spacecraft.
Yeah.
Very large. That's why it's over the ocean, just in case. You know what I'm saying? The
Well,
ocean is mighty.
right now they're under a tent. He's explaining it to Trump.
Well, while you giggle and enjoy that, Howie, I want you all to sit back
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look,
What
he's
the-
explaining to Trump. I'm sure you understand it.
exactly. This is Fat Pink Panther by Sleepers 2K.
Jesus. Well, what subject did we switch on to now?
Smoke them if you got them.
Fat Pink Panther loves Dairy Queen. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Eats honey buns, makes a scene. Ooh, ooh. He's the king of the beer. Dances smooth, no fear, no fear. Fat Pink Panther, oh, oh. Dancing king, here we go. Fat Pink Panther, yeah, yeah. Grooving slow, feel the flow. Goes to the wood store, stacks it high. It's a garbage dump. Oh my, oh my. Pink Panther struts, mighty fine. Moves like silk on a line. Fat Pink Panther, yeah. Dancing king, won't let go. Fat Pink Panther, hey. Grooving slow, steal the show. Lazy days under the sun, fluffing up, having fun. Pink Panther's cool, never runs, eats honey buns. One by one. Pink Panther, dancing king, here we go. Fat Pink Panther, Pink Panther, grooving slow, feel the flow.
Fluffing up in the sun, people. Fluffing up in the sun. What a good vibe. I wish I hadn't have, I guess I can go back to Sleeper's text messages and pull the other ones. There's like a Digital Renaissance. There's a Cheesy Biscuit. Cheesy Biscuit's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Muzza. You know what? Let's find that Sleepers 2K. But with that, I have found another piece I want to read to y'all, but it's not from my own work, so you will be saved from all of the.
Now is Shar using this account moving forward, or what's up? She's out of here. Look what I
No,
just did. I'm so
you
good
got
at that.
her up.
Get the
You got
fuck
her.
out of here,
Nope.
Shar.
TT Effa Inna.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she using that account moving forward, and she's like, I'm out of here.
Who's
Fat
out?
Pink Panther songs? What?
Who was out?
Oh, Shar. She was late, and now she is no longer
Ooh,
here.
yep. She came in. We kind of roughed her up a little bit, and then boom, shabow.
Well, yeah. First she shared it in my messages without even being here, and I'm like, I'm here. You're not. What the hell are you doing sharing this space with me, you lunatic?
Pure lunacy. Oh yeah, I found it. There's a Digital Renaissance anthem on Suno. Is it Suno or Suno?
Suno?
Suno? Howie and the Orange Haired Freak?
Fat Pink
I didn't know there was a
Panther.
Howie and the Orange Haired Freak. Cheesy Love Anthem. There we go. Cheesy Love Affair. Let's get that going.
There's a Howie and the orange-haired freak. Let's hear that one.
Oh yeah, we're going as fast as I can open the tabs without breaking my computer. Okay. Let's get
Fat
Zatoichi
Pink
opened up.
Panther.
This is called Howie and the Orange Haired Freak by Sleepers 2K.
And Howie in the fuck. How? How?
In a small town bar on a Friday night, Howie's
Sleepers
guys
is about a
line
camp.
up for the football fight. Trump on the speakers, beers in the brink. Everyone knows Trump's never wrong, don't you think? Howie's picking teams with a steady hand. Cheers and laughter spread across the land. Pickleball courts in the morning dew. They say Howie loves Trump, well it's true. Howie's picking teams with a steady hand. Cheers and laughter spread across the land. Pickleball courts in the morning.
Stars late again.
They say Howie loves Trump, well it's true. Howie and the orange haired freak, living life just as they speak. Football games and pickleball joy. In this small town, it's just Howie and his boys. Football Sunday so high, no need for fancy dreams in this scene. Just how we get drunk, ruling like kings and queens.
I
Tiny
can't.
Skelly Eye, lads.
Oh, I can't. Oh, ooh. I'm gonna just permanently close that tab out for sure. For sure. Now, Yamazo, the people want to know: did you create cheesy biscuits this morning?
No, no.
Good job.
No. Yeah.
Taking a pause. It's a weekend treat. I love it.
Yeah, we had cereal,
Ooh, what kind?
the honey bunches of oats.
Nice one. Classic. Do they taste the same?
Well, no, it did not because it is not the classic. It is the Stop and Shop brand. I think it has some vanilla taste to it. Quite delicious, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, lads, I need to play poker. Love you.
All right,
All right, have
CTFN,
fun.
Carly. CTFN, let's cha-cha from meow. But no, next week, Yamaza, we have Lark Music coming to talk about her tale, her story, her book that she wrote.
Yeah,
Eh,
it's super early for her, but
Yep.
yeah.
She said she was down.
Well, actually, no, but no. By the time yours opens, it's like 7.
Yeah, it'll be no problem. And it'll be great to interview her, welcome her into the scene, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's fantastic. I've hung out with her a few times now on Violetta's Zooms, so she's like super fun. She's awesome.
Now, were those other people who are in there, were they her peoples, her friends? Or
No,
just they came in
no.
because of the music is dead?
Yeah, just the music NFTs are dead. So yeah, no, never met either one of those two.
I wish I could type "books are dead" up in the title up here.
And I think V
Can I?
V met Lark in her travels. I'm pretty sure.
That's what she said.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool.
How do you edit the fucking space tile? Ass too late. Whatever.
You're an idiot. That little fucking pencil to the right.
Oh, you know what? I am an idiot. You know why? You don't know why?
Are you in the edit mode already?
I was on the other. I was on the other phone. I was on Zatoichi.
Zatoichi can't edit. What a schnizzle.
He's such a schnizzle. Get out of here, dude. Get back to the dojo. Tiny ninjas kill bad days like swish gouge. How are we gonna phrase this? How are we gonna live this? Books. Ooh, I got limited words. Here we go. Doo, doo, doo. You got what, an emoji in there? There we go. We're going full crazy with it. Books are dead. Take that, writing community.
Books don't lie.
But books are dead.
Shar, are you lying?
I'm not a book.
Oh, what's going on with this account? You're not going to use the other one anymore?
Yeah, I use the other one,
It
but
just depends on what phone she's on.
I'm out and
Yeah,
about in
what's
my
it?
car, you know.
What happened?
She's in her
I'm in
car.
my
She's cruising around.
yeah,
Getting,
we're out and about.
Oh, where you guys going? What are you
We
eating?
just got some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you did. You smushing
What
it
you
down?
get? Waffle fries, mac and cheese.
What?
How you living? What you biting on?
Oh, you got waffle
We
fries?
got waffle
God
fries.
damn it!
We got the kid,
What kind of
the
sauce you
kids
dipping?
chicken nuggets. Oh
Where
my
you
god.
dipping? Where you
Now,
dipping in?
Shar,
Polynesian?
I don't want to say it in
Chick-fil-A?
front of your kids, but SMD, Shar. Are you kidding me? SMD.
We
That's
like
right.
chicken nuggets.
If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If
Mm-hmm.
you like chicken
Oh my
nuggets, then
god.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna
sing
post a little
along.
video of John playing the
Chicken
chicken nugget
nuggets.
Roblox.
Chicken nuggets.
Yes, please. Well,
The chicken. There's a
the
Roblox game with the chicken nugget song.
No, no, sorry, you finish chewing and then you talk to us, okay?
All
yes.
right. Sorry.
Keys and
Sorry.
thank you.
Yes.
Let's go to the hands
Yes,
real
sir.
quick.
Yes, please, thank you.
Alicia.
Yo, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Damn it, that's not your intro.
Thanks,
That's how
Alicia.
that Gen
Awesome.
Alphas
Good
troll
job.
us,
I'll
bro.
be right back, y'all.
That's
I know that.
Hey, what's
Hey,
this
it's Lucius, the hot
strawberry
dog
so
crypto
little
gods.
hot? What is this?
What happened?
You
What is
woke
this
up in a
star baby with
different
a heart
dimension,
here?
Howie.
Star's a fart heart.
No, I
Sorry, I was
I
just
left
about
for a
to speak.
while.
My dad called me for dinner.
Ah, what's for dinner?
Pasta and meatball.
Ooh.
Type shit, you know? My favorite type of food for my mom to cook.
Let's
Excellent. Speaking of
go.
favorite types of food,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
we've got another track from our guy Sleepers 2K called Cheesy Love Affair. And this is
Ooh.
about one of Yamaza's favorite foods. It's not chopped cheese, but I'll let the story
Is it drippy?
in the song woo you. There we go. Got this, we got it, and away we go.
Cheesy, cheesy biscuits, golden brown and bright. Hot and steamy fresh, they're a lovely sight. If you like cheesy biscuits, come and take a bite. Girl, your dreams alive every single night. Yamaza, each and daily, can't resist the crave. Fat Pink Panther's recipe, oh how they behave. Jack bags and freaks, they all line up in haste for that cheesy magic melting out of place. Yamaza, eats them daily, can't resist the crave. Fat Pink Panther's recipe, oh how they behave. Jack bags and freaks, they all line up in haste for that cheesy magic melting out of place. Cheesy love affair is the flavor in the air.
Get it.
Pull apart the goodness, don't you even dare. Dreaming of that cheese got me wishing you'd share. Like a cheesy love affair, we're a perfect pair. Get your hands on that seat, don't you even care? In a crowded cheddar, floating everywhere. Every cheesy nibble, it's a soulful flair. In the world of biscuits, ain't no love compare. Golden crusty heaven, tasting like you should. A cheesy, cheesy biscuits just to fill your mood. Take a heaven break, cause life is understood. One bite of this treat, and you're feeling good. Cheesy love affair, it's the flavor in the air. Pull apart the goodness, don't you even dare. Dreaming of that cheese got me wishing you'd share. Like a cheesy love affair, we're a perfect pair.
Oh yeah. It's a cheesy love affair here on Comfort's Couch today. I want to thank all you beautiful people for pulling up. Alicia, what you got?
Yo, this space, even though I joined like a few minutes late, like or something like that, I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it wouldn't be this space without all of you in it.
Oh yeah, Yamaza, how's it going, brother?
Good. Finishing up the work
I
day.
bet.
Yep. And wondering what the hell is going on with Solana network. That's very slow right now.
Solana breaks often.
Had an early
Yeah,
release
it's not
day
really
for
working.
school today.
Oh yeah, why so?
No idea.
Thanksgiving, probably.
No idea.
Sometimes we just have them for no reason, you know? Got a
Gotta
pep
use them
rally
up.
for school next week.
Oh shit, what's going down? You guys preparing with the
Yeah, we're
cheers?
preparing for the Thanksgiving game, I guess.
What? The game on Thanksgiving Day?
Yep, football game on Thanksgiving Day as usual.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. No doubt. What's the weather like there?
Freezing like it was this morning.
It was snowing in England today. Did you know
Damn,
that?
really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna be a white
Saw
Christmas
some
for
pictures
them.
and videos. Some schnizzle.
Jesus.
Ring, ring,
Spanish
ring.
class today wasn't too bad.
What'd you learn about?
The seasons.
Oh yeah? Let's hear it.
I think estacion is season in Spanish, I believe. I don't know.
Primavera.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me try and think. It's been a while. Primavera means spring, I'm pretty sure. Let me think of the other seasons. It's been a long time. Holy shit.
Don't use it, you'll lose it, people.
Yeah, vocabulary. Vocabulary is the biggest thing about
Mhm.
Spanish and languages.
Oh yeah.
You lose the little words. But let me think. Diciembre. Freak. How do you say? If I could just nail one more, I'd know all the seasons. Primavera is easy because there's dishes named after it, so that one's always there.
Why are they named that way?
What? Like
What's
pasta
up?
primavera, spring pasta.
Damn.
Like if you were to translate it, it's spring pasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people think they speak
Oh, so it's got all
Brazilian
the
in Brazil
veggies.
when in reality it's Portuguese.
Portuguese. Yep, Portuguesa. So let me. Jesus, how did this is really pissing me off?
Your memory, it's laxing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna look it up. No, we're gonna remember.
All right.
You give me a minute here.
Stew on it.
Gotta see what's happening in my soul. You do your thing.
Your mother's having a senior moment.
It happens to us all, Howie. I have them all the time.
No, it's not a senior moment. Trying to remember vocabulary from 12th grade, 9th grade is way
I also
opposite
got
of
a
a
good
senior moment.
workout
I'm
in
about
No,
to
today.
no,
I'm about to blow you
no,
out. I'm about to blow your senior out of your chair and make you like a
no.
shazool in a
When
minute
you're a
without looking.
senior, you're supposed to remember 40 years ago.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Long-term
Long time you
memory.
remember,
You're an
short
idiot.
term you don't.
Well, y'all debate
No.
over
Here's the
the
thing.
preclusions of
Oh my
memory.
God, he doesn't get it.
I'm going to share with y'all the opening passage from this really wonderful science fiction novel called Theft of Fire by Devin Erickson. This is not a paid promotion, but this is what I had close to hand. I usually do a reading from Circumfusion, but I've got this here, and in honor of him selling 10,000 copies without a publisher, we're going to read a couple of his opening remarks in his very first novel in the series, Orbital Space. This is Theft of Fire, Chapter 1, What the Cat Dragged In.
Wait, Papa, before you start, I'd have to say one thing. I'm pulling into my driveway, and guess what? The aircraft is gone.
Thank you, Howie. Don't you have any real ham?
It's cloudy out, Howie. Go away.
Don't you have any real ham? I just about jumped out my skin because I have no idea anyone else is even on board. 2 bags of the first fresh groceries I've had in months drops from my hands and hits the floor, and there go the eggs kind of sound. Since the dining area is tucked around the corner from the White Cat's tiny galley, behind the bit with the refrigerator and zero-G oven, it takes me a few moments to find the source of the voice. But there she is, total stranger, somehow managing to lounge in a chair that's straight upright and bolted to the deck, with her feet on the table. Wasn't that Dad's old seat? She's eating a sandwich. Seriously, she made herself a damn sandwich. What the hell kind of person breaks into a docked spacecraft, helps herself to whatever's in the fridge, then waits for the owner to return so she can complain about the food? I'm so surprised I almost answer her out of sheer social reflex. Tell her that no, of course I don't have any real ham. Why would a broke ass asteroid miner have anything but flavored vat grill? Forgot you schnizzles were on mute. I apologize for the abuse. But that was the opening little segment to Theft of Fire. Not bad.
Nope, I'm back. Correction.
Nice
It's there.
one. You're getting to see Venus all over again. It's like having a
It's not
it's
Venus. Venus doesn't have
it's like
flashing
having
lights.
an acid flashback, but it's really drones simulating it with flashing
Wow,
lights.
that arrow plays really low. No,
You should get him a telescope for Christmas. Or Howie. Ask Sandy for
no.
Howie baby. Look, ask Sandy for a telescope for Christmas.
I like that happy baby. He copies me.
Good
Happy baby.
artists steal,
Okay,
great artists inspire. That's just the way
I'm
it
telling you,
rolls.
something that cannot be a planet. Planets don't have lights around it.
It's more so light reflecting off the planet and then going through the.
I would almost say it's a helicopter, but it's too high and it's there too long.
I mean, you are under observation. That's all.
And your
Look,
mom saw it, and
the
he
UFOs
disagreed.
come out of the hollow Earth, And you guys live by the water, right? So they come out of the ocean. We know very little about the ocean because that's
Well,
how they get access.
well,
Haven't you seen
he
Godzilla
was by the
Kong?
ocean. No,
They gotta like tell you
no, I'm about 20 minutes from the ocean.
exactly.
20
They're coming out of
minutes,
the
half hour.
ocean. They're observing you.
I'm 10 minutes south of
I
the
would be
bay.
worrisome. I just,
I'm trying to see it's still up there. It has lights. They flicker a
I,
little.
no,
Can't
it's
be a
your
plane.
neighbor with a drone.
Not too high.
He's got an Elon
This thing is
style
way up
drone.
there. Elon failed today. I'm
Do
disappointed.
you know how many times Elon's failed at shooting up rockets?
Yeah,
He
a
even
lot.
quoted
He
himself.
has
He
the money
said,
to fail.
"If I was a better rocket scientist, we wouldn't have failed so many times."
Yeah, remember one thing. It's not your tax money paying for it. It's his.
I don't care about the tax money. We pay more in debt. We pay more in
Wow.
debt
Yeah.
with our taxes. Our taxes go to pay the deficit. I don't know where the fuck they get all this other money from, but down here, when you
Well,
have a debt, all your money goes towards that.
well, him and Vivek is supposed to be helping us cut back on that.
I mean, it's just who
Let's see.
knows? No one's ever done it before. Do they even know the ecological, like ecology, meaning like the financial ecological ramifications globally? What happens when we pivot and shift our economies around? I guess they probably saw through COVID and the pandemic what you know what that looks like, but who knows? It's going to be very touch and go. That's for damn sure. But this is Comfort's.
They're going to cut back on government waste and different
Oh,
organizations.
Jack Attack, there you are, dude. I've been waiting on you to come in all day, bud. Good job on pulling that Venusaur. Jack Attack.
What's going on?
What up, bro?
Go home for shopping.
Where you shopping?
For Christmas socks. Christmas socks.
Oh, okay. For the trip?
Yeah,
Nice.
that
I
Venusaur. Let's pull
saw.
out
I
Venusaur.
saw. I can't believe you posted it up and didn't tell me about it the other day. That was crazy town. But no, love it. One of my favorite ones. Does it have a cool animation for it?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a deck
I,
built around it, Jack?
yeah, I do.
Oh, what you got other monsters? Are there like ability cards?
I got another one today. I got another one.
How many? Two?
I got one more. I got a new one today.
Uh-oh. Now, are these with points earned playing the game?
YouTube. YouTube's card for it.
Oh, like you got a code from them or whatever?
There's a card drop in the game. The card drop in the game.
Hell yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me readjust. Hell yeah, Jack. Now, have you been battling anybody?
Keep it safe.
Keeping it safe. The card?
Yeah, card got a brand new one. It's brand new.
Oh wow, how'd you get that? Mewtwo.
Yeah, EX.
Wow. Now, are you battling them up?
Oh yeah, Love of the Month too. It's a good card. It's a shiny one. Shiny version of
Nice,
it.
nice one. Are there Pokemon trainers that you battle in there or arenas?
You can battle too. There's getting a battle. Two in this game. A battle in the game.
Nice one. Have you done any?
Yeah, with Big Boy too. The
Nice.
card guy, I got Scar guy is rare too. 2-star card.
Hell yeah. Now, do you have time for the rigs with all this Pokemon, or are you doing all of it?
Do all of it for the rig and the fruits.
You're out of hand. Out of hand. Of course, you're doing the rigs. Love
Yeah,
it.
of course I am.
Of course, I am. Killing it. You ready for that Carolina Clemson?
Yeah, they're going to
Hey, wait a
win.
minute. Hey, Jackie,
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, you know this kid from Jersey that's going to quarterback for the Giants this
Yeah,
weekend?
this Giants suck. Go Bucks.
Yes, Giants suck. Go Bucks. Before Howie
Stop muting
says
me,
it, guess what?
Lee.
Tommy DeVito
He
is a
did it. He did
DeVito
it last
Schnizzle.
year. He
Oh
came
yeah,
in and he won.
yeah. He
He's a
came in.
local guy from
Yeah.
Jersey
Now,
over there.
no. Now they thought he was
Be
good. He won a
careful
couple
of
of
the
games.
Italian
Now,
stallion.
no.
Rocky?
Jack, you have nothing to be careful of. Here's why.
No,
Howie
the
doesn't understand how
quarterback.
football
What's his
works.
name, Lee?
No, yes. No. I'll explain it to you, Howie. Now DeVito
The
did have
third
a
string
couple of
quarterback that's going to play this
dude.
weekend
He
against
had a
Tampa
couple of
Bay.
good games. Here's why. Let me
He
explain it
came
to you,
in
Jack
last
Attack.
year.
All right, Jack Attack, you're all good, bro. Here's why. The reason why DeVito played a few good games last year is because when a new quarterback comes in, they always have a few good games. The reason why? There's no tape on them playing in the NFL yet with their teammates. But after a couple of games, the other defenses study it and they go right back to sucking, which happened to DeVito last year. So they have tape on him. They know how he plays. He sucks. He's no good. So they think he's going to beat Tampa? Good fucking luck. Anyways, so go on, Howie, with your Tommy DeVito, the fucking little shit walk-on who sucks. The Giants suck. He sucks. He's not going to beat Tampa. But that's how it works. Without tape, bah, 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 bah. Anyways, that's how it works, though. Without tape, somebody walks on and they do well for a few games, and then they get crushed.
Yeah. Well, he's walking on again.
No, he already did. They have tape on him, right? Once he like go watch last year. We already watched it happen. It's like any other. It's the same thing. Like okay, now you want to use the same example. Now let's use Dallas quarterback, right? Dallas played their guy last year. He won 4 games for them or something. But guess what? He sucks because now they have tape on him and they
Hey, your
started their
mother, let
third
me ask you
string,
a
right?
question. When your whole family's watching you play and your friends are watching you play, you don't play harder? Question, answer it. Same thing here.
The NFL doesn't care about his people being like you're talking about the biggest dudes in the country coming to kill him now have tape on him. Dude, I hate to break it to you. Tommy DeVito's not taking the Giants to the Super Bowl or anything nice.
I
They're
didn't
gonna
say he
lose.
was.
He's just their
I
next
didn't say he
option.
was.
I'm just letting you know he's not taking them any. Dude, Tampa's gonna crush him coming off a
Go
bye week
Bucks.
and a loss.
Get him,
Exactly.
Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
And
The Giants suck. Poop.
Let me check the line
Yo,
again. Wait a
G.
minute, guys.
Yo,
Relax.
G.
What else is game?
y'all are out of hand. Out of hand.
Well, they got Tampa 5.5 at Giants.
I like the addition to the title, Yamaza. I got enough room for the books are dead. Thanks, V. What's going on, G?
Oh, just over here reading a pop-up book, hanging out.
Oh, nice. What kind of pop-up book you reading?
It's a story about a guy named Yamaza that can't play the finals. It's really interesting.
Is he not playing, or did he just suck?
The guy plays a lot. He
Yeah,
just sucks.
don't you Jeff
Uh,
tease me, you lying sack of I'll tell you what.
I'll be back soon enough, boys. I'll be back soon enough. I
Yeah,
promise.
pretty sure let
I've
me
been
tell you a little
missing it. I
story
even
covered about the
heard
last time we
in a
played.
song,
I had
G.
more
They
kills,
said,
okay?
"Got to reach the cash out" in this rap song, and I was like, fuck. It hurts. I had a mean moment of sadness. Go ahead, you might as well. You were killing them up. Pew pew pew.
No, that's it. G was like, "Buh, buh, 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 buh," and I had more
You
kills.
always have
Anyways, come
more
on.
kills. You love rushing in. It's amazing.
Yeah,
No, that's
you know
true.
what? Let's point this out. Actually, this guy always has more kills in an objective-based game. That says a lot.
Yeah, and more objective score, right? You're just like Jeff, who's gonna remember Jeff. I'm like, he's yelling. He's like, oh God, comfort. This was the best. Jeet wasn't even there. It was me, Jeff, and some other random guy. And like, so we're in the middle of a match. You know, Jeff likes yelling about
Yeah,
not being
yeah, yeah.
together. So it's me and the other guy are
Oh
together, and
god, he's
Jeff's
yelling
nowhere
at
near. It's like,
y'all.
oh, you're not even
No,
with your
not me
teammate.
together.
And
Love
I'm
it.
like, and I go, bro, we're together. You're not with the team. And he's like, oh, his head almost exploded. But like he's yelling at me that we're not with the team when he's
Guys,
the one that's not
I
with me
read
and I'm with
on
the team.
Reddit that if we stick together and we wait for things to happen, we can win. It's like, fuck off, Jeff.
He goes, yeah. He's like, you guys keep running in and fighting. Like, yeah, because they're shooting
Oh,
each
yeah,
other. I
that's
want to
the
shoot them in
goal.
the
Run
face.
in, shoot him
You
in
want
the
to wait out here
face,
for them to
fucking
kill each
take
other?
it, hold it, bust it up. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. But I know it's in good standing. They
The
have a
issue,
roadmap.
sorry, I was going to say the issue is that Jeff doesn't fit into our dynamic very well. Yamaza kills people, I get objective score, and then Jeff complains. Like that's essentially if we had that third.
Well,
Anytime we play with you,
Jeet takes the
Comfort, we
thing.
win.
Yeah, Jeet takes the thing. He runs. While he's running, I'm literally back where that box was, at least fighting one team. So one team is not running after him. At least, like three. It's three of the guys fighting me, right? So now he's already at the cash box by the time Jeff's like complaining about something.
Ooh,
Are we talking
Good
football?
times.
maybe. Ooh,
No.
I think I'm gonna just do it. And just get on tomorrow night after work. I think.
Yeah. Wait, we Jack attacked him out of here with the
Yeah.
final
Well,
thought.
he already hit me with the Clemson and the Venusaur. He hit me
Hit you
good.
good, dude.
I love it. Every day till the game, and then probably a couple days after.
Is it not great? Like how far
I
he's
love it.
come.
It's just.
Like with the
I love it.
yeah, with like now he's shit talking
Mm-hmm.
everybody, dude. It's so
The
Nope.
good.
freaks.
Who are we talking about? This Howard guy?
So our buddy Crazy Jack,
Howard.
he's 20
Always
years
on
old.
Howie.
He's special, right? But he's amazing. So he hangs out with us all the time. But like it went from like, Jack used to come and just say a few words and like dip. That's his thing. Like I guess when he starts to like not feel comfortable or like what's going on, he just leaves. But like now he hangs out and he like will literally shit talk people in this space. It's fucking amazing. It's so good. So yeah, it's just like he's come a long way,
Yeah,
dude,
because
from
that's
like
because of
literally,
me, because I shit talk. And anyway, is this Compass Cow storytelling? After,
Yes, that's what the title is. And books are
well,
dead.
I got a story to tell now.
Okay,
You're gonna love this, Comfort baby.
let's go, Howie baby. Let's go.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Is
Everybody
it about
ready?
how many windows your son licked as a child?
No. This is even better. These are my preliminary picks for this week in my pool.
oh my god.
Perfect.
It's, he said I could tell stories.
Is that a story?
It has to be in story format. Why you're picking them, what happened when you did pick them.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
The deal is I'm just telling you who I picked so far, maybe, and the points I'm putting on them. Does everybody want to hear? No, I don't want to bore you.
Thank you, Howie. I love the lead up,
We'll do it tomorrow morning with Leo.
Oh no, he loves hearing it. Well thank you for that, Howie. It was a beautiful teaser for what comes tomorrow. Shar, what you got?
I just wanted to raise my hand and say hi. Hi.
What up? You got the whole
Oh,
crew in the
nothing.
car?
Yeah. No, just me and the boys. Me and the little ones. That's it.
Hey, getting the Chick-fil-A.
But
Nice one.
but yesterday, oh yeah, we got the Chick-fil-A and now we're doing a Target pickup.
Oh,
And
Chick-fil-A. Oh.
That's the whole routine. Chick-fil-A with the Target, you getting Starbucks? You got no bikes? What are you doing?
No, I didn't add the Starbucks on the order. No, just going for the pickup. Yeah, because we're trying to get to some basketball. But I was gonna say that yesterday, John found the chicken nugget song on his Roblox game and he was so excited.
So it's in the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Sailor told me the developer puts it in there. That's who controls the song.
If you like chicken nuggets, this is your
Nah, there's
favorite
no way the
song. That
chicken nugget
song's in
song is from
there.
Roblox. There's no
Uh,
way.
the exact song is in there. They're like,
Chicky
hey,
chicky
they're like
nuggy, yeah.
telling me, it's the song from your space.
Holy shit! No, there's a chicken nugget in the
There's
fucking
a chicken
game.
nugget in the game and everything. And they're like,
No, no,
then
I'm
they're going,
seeing it.
they're
No,
like,
no, I'm
do you
looking at it
think
right
your
now.
friend
I'm looking at it right
Yamaza
now.
plays Roblox?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is crazy.
I
So,
said,
his name, yeah, his name is Geta Get a gago. What the frick? Get a god da da da
Gotta get a
go.
gun streak.
Roblox man
Gotta
face
get it, go.
with a unique. Gotta get a da 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 go.
This
Chicken
is top
nuggets.
G.
Gotta get a da do. He's got a whole fandom thing.
Oh, the
Oh
Yeah.
my
chicky
goodness.
nuggy, yeah. Chicky
I took a
nuggy,
video of John playing the
yeah.
game, like the
If you
screen.
like chicken nuggets, this is
I
your
do like chicken
Yeah.
favorite
nuggets. I just
song.
wish they
Is
If
weren't.
you
this
like
what
chicken
the
nuggets,
shit are
then
you
you
guys?
gotta sing
Is this a
Yep.
along.
thing?
It
Chicken
is a thing.
nuggets.
It's a thing.
Oh
Chicken
god.
So Ozzy,
nuggets.
anyway, long story short,
Honey mustard
it's
barbecue, sweet and
nighttime
sour
for
sauce. Give me
it's
3 of each.
nighttime for Ozzy when we are hosting the early AM spaces. So he's usually eating dinner. And when he's eating dinner, it's usually chicken.
Sorry, check your
And then
DMs.
we tease him that it's always chicken and he's drinking Foster's because we were lied to about blooming onions being an Australian thing. Anywho, so he then became the chicken man because they started ragging him about eating chicken every night. Um, and
Fuck you!
thank you, Howie.
You know how to speak, Rod.
One of those,
He's eating Vegemite.
Gary. um, and so they just kept teasing him, calling him Chicken Man. And now, his profile picture is a chicken, and his fancy football team is a chicken. What is it? The Chicken Nuggets. And he found that song, and it's such a catchy song, but he would blast it at us, Waco style. You know, gets stuck in your
I just
mind.
invited him. He might be up. It's almost 6 o'clock there.
No, he's not an early morning cat.
No, nothing's funner than an Australian accent for a guy that's been in Canada for like 2 years. They come around the corner, they're gonna be like, "Fucking aye, mate."
Right?
Yeah, but Coffee, you forgot to tell him one more thing about Ozzy. Come on, think. Who is it?
The fuck are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about,
We're
dude?
talking about the fantasy football. Who's been winning and beating you guys? The Australian.
Oh no, I beat Ozzy and Leo and
Well,
Yamaza, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
he beat your Mazda.
That's not my story to tell, Howie. This is my couch,
If you
though.
don't play, you don't lose.
Exactly. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Write that down.
That's actually quite toxic to have in your mind. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Like, fucking ask the question.
Yep. Well, sometimes you gotta get past yourself and the judgments that might bar you from asking the question.
I remember going through this phase when I was like 13, 14. I went through this phase where it's like I had things I wanted to say, but I always I always beat myself down in my own head. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And I wouldn't say it or I wouldn't ask that question. And that's like one of the toughest things I remember getting through as a teenager. It's just, saying it and being forward.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Something about that. The rejection, hurting feelings. Who knows where it comes from? Not being wanting to be thought of is weird, especially if your friends are just talking about gummy bears. You're pontificating the nature of reality.
What the hell?
They're like, what? G.I. Joes. I was like, fucking watch Transformers, you plebes.
You boys ripping some games tonight or what?
I am not ripping any games tonight, but tomorrow night I will be ripping some games for the first time in a long while. In a long while.
Yeah, we're sick of losing with this Jeff guy. Like, we made this whole other chat, and then we're just stuck there with Jeff. I
Oh,
thought,
wow.
fuck.
Oh, chats on chats. Oh, my God. Out of
Not the
hand.
mama. What's up? Good to see you here. You got some dope people here, not the mama. Make sure you follow everybody in here. Comfort is dope. Yamaza's weird. Howard is
You're wrecked,
weird too
Yamaza.
because that's where Yamaza got his weirdness. Yeah, great people here, not the mama. Follow everybody. She's newer to crypto, guys. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you
Okay.
called her out and she ran away.
All
Way to
right.
go, fucking jackbag.
I've
Stop
followed
scaring
her.
off the ladies.
Dr. Zeus.
Dr. Zeus, what
That's one of
happened?
my homies.
You fall into Baron's trap?
Baron's trap? Whatever do you mean, sir?
You have quite a distinguished beard on that captain's hat.
Yes, it's weird. It's like it goes along with Captain's ink wax.
that beard?
Dog, you're out of hand. I love it. Hold on. Are you still doing Doc's Apothecary as well?
Yeah, we are. I set up I don't know, it was last weekend or the week prior with the hot sauce and beard products and stuff like that locally for a little holiday bazaar, and still sell a little bit out of the office here and there. I've actually got a patient that comes about every 3 months, and the beard cream, which is like a leave-in
Doc, my
conditioner.
tooth's hurting. He's like, this is not the dentist's office. All right, I'll take some beard
Right.
wax.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. It's the beard and scruff cream.
There he goes.
You rugging.
But yeah, he was like, "Hey, I've got some." Oh, there we go. Itching and stuff like that, and boom, beard cream.
That's the fix, right? He came in, he's like, Doc, I got this itching in my beard. You know what I'm saying? You're like, beard cream. I prescribe you beard cream.
You gotta put it in there.
It's so ridiculous. Doc's like, beard cream. Everybody comes in.
If you have,
they're like, but
if you
Doc,
have
it's a
sinus,
rash on my ass. Beard cream.
right? So depending on the rash,
He
I
goes,
did
right.
sample one that had. I had one that had tea tree oil on it for a while, and I actually used it on some psoriasis,
Very
and it worked
nice.
pretty well. So you never know.
Oh yeah, tea tree oil is magic.
Nice.
It is. I have eczema like on my legs and shit, and that stuff helps me out big time. The biggest thing that helps me though is sunlight.
There you go, people.
Yeah, it's
not
fantastic.
medical
The
advice.
UV definitely helps. I have the same on the psoriasis side of things. Topically, from an oil perspective, of course, coconut oil, really fatty and hydrating as far as moisturizing goes. But there are two different, of course, as well as the tea tree, and even aloe vera oil has a little bit of a role. And I think if I remember correctly, what I read, take a couple of drops of tea tree and you can put it in another carrier oil, like I think it's olive oil or maybe some like avocado or coconut oil, and then it helps to distribute it and hydrate and all that stuff as well.
Speaking of aloe vera, I have one of these weird ass buddies, and he always comes around the corner with this like aloe vera fucking water, and it's got like all this like gooey shit in it, and he's always drinking like aloe vera water.
People
yeah,
love
he
that.
loves it.
I mean,
now you said
it's kind of like
he was
grapes.
an ass buddy.
Skinless
What's a
grapes.
weird ass buddy?
You know what that means? Ass to ass.
He's got a SpongeBob SquarePants booty.
It's we wear our underwear backwards when we hang out. That's what that means.
That is kind of weird.
Like,
but it makes sense why you're
in
an ass
reverse.
buddy then at that point. I got you. Good.
You mean backwards or inside out?
Both.
Or inside out and backwards?
Both. At the same time.
The Daddy Mac will make y'all jump.
Back in simpler times. But the graphics weren't that good. Quick. Would you like to live then or now?
Then or now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then?
Well, how old am I when I'm living then or now? Am I this age living then? I don't want that.
Are we getting in a time machine here?
Ooh, time machine.
Yeah. Is it a hot time machine? No. Sarge, did you message me back? Char messaged me back. I love it. Char's the best.
I'd go back to boats and horses.
I go back definitely to the day that I flooded Bitcoin.
Boats and
right out in front of my
horses.
apartment building. I'd immediately taken all my money out the bank account and put it right into Bitcoin.
Oh, what's his name? He's going to be the trade commissioner.
Now, to be fair, long term, I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. Not obviously short term, matter of years. Quantum computing is estimated to be, more mainstream probably in about 5 years. I know IBM's been working on the qubits and all the other expansion of stuff. But there is some concern in the tech circles that once quantum computing is a thing, given the computational capacity, that it could potentially, you know, power through
The
seed
hex.
phrases and storage keys of the older I guess wallets. I think the new wallets have maybe some resistance to that somehow, but I think it's the older wallets are the ones that are at risk. And of course, the older ones could be ones that are dormant, right? So if you had Satoshi's wallet of 4 or 5 million Bitcoin or whatever it is, and everybody'd be fucked, right? So quantum computing has potentially for the risk, but also some solutions long term as updated cryptography and crypto security. If you built a system based on that, could actually be superior. So it's interesting to see which way it's going to go.
Hey, Yamazi, you're gonna love this one. Your aunt today asked me should she buy Bitcoin. I'm fucking clear.
You and her going halvesies? You splitting the whole coin?
No, I said like I had this conversation with people this morning. I said everybody's gonna ask that, right? But nobody's gonna go
Yeah,
close
but
to
tell
touching
him
it.
your
I've at
aunt's
least the wire
94
half.
years old.
No, dude, I literally had this conversation. When it's all you see on the news, right? Turn on the news, right? Take Trump because it has nothing to do with
Wait.
Trump,
Yeah,
right?
but
This is the best
remember,
part. No, stop. It's going to be on the news regardless, right? This has nothing to do with Trump. Has everything to do with the ETFs, right? This has been coming. They
Yep.
approved the ETFs not under Trump, right? Trump had nothing to do with this. He actually couldn't get it done. Didn't know anything about crypto during his presidency. Let's get that straight. Now, fast forward to this administration, who their SEC changed some things, and now ETFs were allowed. This happened under Biden. Right? So everything you're seeing happened under Biden's administration, right? So just so you're aware of this, Trump knows nothing about crypto, doesn't even know what Bitcoin is. He stared at a phone while some kids bought Bitcoin for him at a
He doesn't
bar. He's
need
a
to, right?
schmuck,
His
right?
son
So
does.
this has nothing to, yeah, this has nothing to do with him, but it has everything to do with it being on the news now. So when they see it on the news as this asset, and they're like, should I buy Bitcoin now? And the answer is, if you want to invest a lot of it, the answer is no. Wait right now because the big correction could be due and maybe not. But the money you'll save by waiting, probably more than you'll make by buying at this very moment, in my opinion. Right?
Ooh, I like that. Whoa,
Take it
whoa,
for
whoa,
you. If
whoa.
you're
Quit
gonna
giving
invest
people
a
the
lot,
alpha.
if you're
What are you
gonna invest
doing?
a
This is
lot
from
of
the
money.
newsletter.
Well, if you have 20, 50 bucks, sure. But like if it corrects on you and you put in like fucking
Yeah.
50K,
You
you
don't
could
want
be in
that.
for a huge loss.
You don't want that shit.
Now you might make like 10% in the next week or so, or who knows if it goes parabolic, but the chances are, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think so if you're gonna, especially if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency. But if it's for the long run, go
I'm
for it because
praying
it's gonna go
for
up.
I'm
It's only
praying for
gonna go up.
January to have a nice decline.
well, your aunt knows nothing about it. I don't think
A little
kids
extra
know anything.
money.
Well,
No, dude,
maybe Cynthia
it's
does.
literally you
Maybe
can't turn on the
Richard and
news
Cynthia
without
does.
hearing about it.
I don't
Like,
think Beatrice does.
but here's why. But here's why you can't turn on the news without hearing about it. Because the same motherfuckers who run these ETFs and are pumping it, they run the news fucking cycle too. So they're gonna
Oh
let
yeah.
you know when they want you to buy by putting it all over the news, and that's
Just
when
like
you
the
got to be careful.
influencers or the
Doc, what's good?
shifluencers have in their space where they're like,
Yeah. What
pamp it up.
you wanna? Yeah,
Well,
you
not pamp
wanna
it up, but
you wanna buy the rumor and
yeah.
sell the news.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that Biden probably doesn't know shit about crypto in general, anyways, much less what he ate for
Anything.
breakfast.
Yeah. I mean, but him and
No,
Mitch
no,
McConnell.
you
You see
know, no,
Mitch McConnell, Doc
but I
V?
never. But
Holy
here's the
fuck.
thing: nobody ever said he
Oh,
did.
bless his
That's the
heart.
thing, right?
He needs to be on a farm somewhere along with Biden, and they need to like have some cattle or
Yeah, just
Ice
like
cream,
vibe out.
oh, definitely ice
cow
cream for
farm,
sure.
so they can have ice
Yeah,
cream. Yeah,
they
if
could
they could be
make their
right
own
near the
ice
cows.
cream with the milk. Really, I mean,
You vibe
Exactly.
out. You
Yo,
watch the sun
honestly,
down.
Doc, I'm gonna reach out to Biden. This could be a really big business for his family, right? I'm not wrong, right? We can make Biden's ice cream a
Kind of like Ben
big
and
thing. Ben
Jerry's.
and
Oh
Jerry's going
shit.
out of business because of Biden. No. Yeah. No, seriously, this is crazy, but
No,
it's a
you
good
lean
idea.
into the troll. That's
It's
what
a
you
great
do.
fucking
You
idea. And it's just him smiling with the meme coin smile thing,
out of him.
Oh god, I love it.
Well,
Anyways.
this has been quite a comfort couch. I tell you what, next week we've got Lark Music coming in. She's going to be talking about her book, her music, and her journey on the blockchain thus far. And I can't wait to gather back around with each and every one of you. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, you're staying mindful of your posture, you continue to be positive in your love in your lives, and that you enjoy this next track, our last track from Sleepers 2K. This is what he called the Digital Renaissance Anthem.
What is a blockchain?
Well, it's a technology that creates an immutable and permanent ledger. The moment the tech came out, every bank in the world basically said, "Holy shit, we need that," and implemented it to make their transactions more efficient and their ledgers more efficient. But yeah,
Right.
at its core, it's a
Now,
ledger. It's keeping track of every single transaction.
And now you guys are talking against NFTs. And the Mazda, you
No,
we're
used to
about
tell me
to,
about NFT.
no, we're about
no,
to, yeah, no.
nobody's
We're
talking.
about to
Yeah,
do book publishing on the blockchain. Got things coming.
yeah. There's different types of NFTs, different things that people have pushed into
And
people's faces for
NFT
no
is what
reason.
again?
A non-fungible token.
Yeah, let's put it. It's a token that lives on a
and it's
blockchain, so you can create as many of them as
and
you
it's
want
not
on the
and
Exactly.
it's
So
not
chain.
these
limited
NFT,
to just a picture
so
or
these NFTs,
Yeah,
like I always said, could be scams, right?
just like the gold
anything can
coin
be
you
a
bought or
scam.
the moon
Right.
rock or
And
the
not only, and I
swampland.
think I responded in one of Leo's spaces yesterday, the day before. It's also like penny stocks, correct?
Meme
Depends.
coins
It
are
depends.
or
Yeah,
shit coins
yes
are
and
penny
no.
stocks basically. Sort of.
Yeah,
But they're
yeah,
like
yeah. Well,
fucking a
they're
thousand
exactly what
X
they are.
casino scratch
But
tickets.
like,
It's silly what those like
yeah,
what
but
they
if you're
could do over
talking
there.
like,
It's just dumb.
they're most other assets cost like, when they were minting were like $100 plus, right?
Yeah.
That's not a penny stock. That's for one token, that's
No, I
$100
mean
value,
Bitcoin
right?
is not
That's
a penny
that.
stock, but I'm talking like
No, but it,
like your Mazda, your blind frog. If you came out with that, that's a penny stock, right?
even worse, penny stocks have
Yeah, this
companies
has
attached
nothing.
to
This
them
has
that
like
looking to do
a
business, right?
jackbag
Yeah.
and a desperate
This is
artist.
literally, yeah, that's the point of
Yeah,
this.
but would
All it is,
people buy that jack
but
bag
it,
They
well,
did.
here's the thing.
coin
Yeah, yeah,
stock?
exactly. So
They
yeah,
did.
exactly. So it basically exposes like how bullshit the stock market is, and basically yeah, it is based on the company's value, but it really isn't. It's based on how much you're willing to say that company's worth, or how much they're telling you it's worth, and then how much liquidity builds up in the investment pool, right? Like that's what it is, and this is
So
what these coins are just
so like
showing you. Like any
so
jackbag can just create this out of
so
nothing.
like these digital coins, even Bitcoin. This is like, I'm gonna use a phrase, your guy's stock market.
No, Bitcoin's gold.
No, Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is an asset. It's a blockchain.
But what backs it? I know you're gonna tell me mines. I mean, they don't dig for it. What really
They
backs it? Somebody's
Energy,
word?
energy.
mining's
Yeah.
just a term given to it that people can understand, right? You mine for gold, they can understand. Okay, you're mining for Bitcoin. All mining means is you're lending your computer to perform the transaction, so it's the power of your computer that's powering it. So ultimately, without the power of these miners, computers out there, nobody would ever they can't
Yeah.
transact. So when a transaction takes place, they need to put it on the ledger. They need computer power. So they decentralize it means it's not on one computer in a bank's server, right? It's on thousands, hundreds of thousands of people's
Connected
computers
across the
that are
internet.
tapped into
Yeah.
this. So it's floating around in the internet, and all these computers are verifying it. So every computer has the ledger, plus they're helping the transactions compute. And for helping the transactions compute, a little piece of that transaction goes to the person who helped. And that's how you mine Bitcoin or any
Yeah,
other
but you
coin.
guys,
You get it by
let's say
helping.
Bitcoin. You guys are talking like it's currency. So,
It
well,
is.
It is.
It's an
I
asset
get
Energy
class
is
I
currency.
go
because
into
there's
I
only a
go to
certain
Joe
amount of it.
Blow's store, whatever I'm buying, whatever merchandise he's selling.
You don't pay for it
How
in
do I
gold,
pay for
Howie.
that with a Bitcoin?
You don't. Why would you buy for it
Well,
with
that's
Not
what I
gold?
yet.
mean.
Not yet. And you probably never will pay for it with Bitcoin because the value of
So
Bitcoin is
what's the
so high.
purpose of having Bitcoin
To
as a
store value.
currency?
What's the purpose of having gold?
All right.
It's to store value.
No,
Okay,
what's
it's
the
an
purpose of
investment.
having gold?
So it's an investment.
It's an asset. Yeah, yeah. It's a digital asset. Imagine it's a digital version of gold, except there's only so much of it, right? At one point, like I think it's like at like 20 fucking 90 something, or it's like, like in a long time, Bitcoin will stop being produced and there will be only a finite amount of it, and there will never be another Bitcoin produced. At that point, you want to own as much Bitcoin as possible if it is still the currency people are using, because guess what? That's like saying, hey, there's only X amount of gold on Earth and I own some
So
of it.
let me ask you a question.
Now that's an asset class that you can
So
borrow off of.
let me ask you a question, Maza. So if our government is investing in it, they're doing it as an investment like gold.
Yes.
I mean,
Exactly.
you
They
saw
want to
that
own
thing I
the,
posted, I
if
think
they
this
don't,
morning. I posted, I showed it, I sent you in a text where the government bought another 200K of it.
yeah, if you're controlling, it's like controlling, and
But
you want
they
to
own
control a
the
stake
most
in it, right?
Bitcoin already, Howie. That's what you understand. They're just
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
pumping
they
yeah,
their
just
that's
own
bought
what I'm
another
trying to
bags.
tell him.
200K
He's
recently.
like, they're gonna
Yeah.
mine their. I'm like, dude, we already
Yeah, we
have the
already
most. Like, we're just
confiscated a fuck
accumulating
ton of it
more.
from the Silk Road and
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
So
yeah,
what?
elsewhere
yeah, our government,
So why they
exactly,
keep buying it then?
exactly.
because they're pumping their
Because you
bags
want to own as much as
because
possible.
they have
If
you
there was only
guys
X amount
wanting
of
to
gold
buy
in this
it.
world,
Everybody wants to buy it, so they're buying it, getting you
like
wanting to buy
my
it. It raises the
94-year-old aunt.
price. Yeah, and it raises the price because you want to buy it, increasing the demand, limiting the supply, sort of because the demand's spiking. Meanwhile, they control a lot of it on the
yeah,
back end, but so do other countries as well.
she's better. She's better off, honestly. Like, just buying
Yeah,
into
the
the
ETF.
ETFs on the market, because like for somebody like Aunt
Lee, you
Claire's
missing the point
94,
now.
like,
She only asked because of
no, I
Bitcoin,
get it, but I'm
because
being serious.
of
I get it,
Lutnick.
but dude, no, trust me. I understand of all people that Bitcoin is in the news, right? And that
Well,
everybody, I literally was just talking.
no. Your cousin Cynthia is very friendly with Lutnick's older sister, Eddie. And I
Great.
just spoke to her in
Okay.
two
I
weeks.
get it.
They were liberals, the whole family. And
Well,
they all voted for
while
Trump.
we get this story wrapped up and save it for another couch and another time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cubby's got to go.
I gotta bounce. It's been a beautiful session with y'all today. I'm loving the books are dead up top, Yamaza. I fucking love it. When I talk to V next, I'll tell her about it. She'll be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Like, don't worry, books are dead. It's thanks to UV. Next week we got Lark, but that was just a little rundown, real quick crypto rundown. That was a pretty good questioning, Howie. Definitely a lot to dive into. We don't have time to get into it today, bud. But what I do have for you
Well,
is exactly what I do have for you though is the Digital Renaissance Anthem by Sleepers 2K. Let's give it a go. Oh my God, he's out of control.
For horsemen ride through the dawn bright sky, Ozzy Amazali, your comfort fly high. Echoes of laughter and roars of delight, deep conversations through the darkest night. 2 years of mourning, grace and cheer, together we conquer every fear. Peace, love, happiness in every thread we weave. The digital renaissance we truly believe. Raise your voices, it's time to rise for the digital dawn that sees the skies. For horsemen guide us with their glow. In the digital renaissance, we all grow.
All right, freaks. We will catch y'all tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. next Tuesday.
Stories of love in our hearts they hold. From pixels to reality, they
TTFN.
break the mold. Dawn of connection, the tale born